Hey amigos, you are listening to the English Made Simple show, and this is episode number 205, number 205, número 205. Welcome to the English Made Simple show. Welcome everybody. This is Milena from EnglishMadeSimple.net, and you are listening to the episode 205. What is up, guys and girls? What is up? In today's fun episode, we are going to learn how to politely interrupt somebody in a business meeting. And why we are doing this? Good question. I recently coached someone who was anxious about speaking up in business meetings. The student I coached was too self-conscious of speaking his mind and sharing his point of view in a business meeting. So he approached me to help him. So I have prepared a few pages of potential phrases that he could use the next time he's in a business meeting. So we were practicing these phrases together so that he could become more comfortable saying them. I kept this resource and I'm willing to share it with you this month, the month of November. You can get access to these phrases when you visit EnglishMadeSimple.net/coffee. Inside the resource, you will learn, what are we going to learn? How to interrupt a business meeting politely and ask for clarification on anything that you might have missed during the meeting. You will learn some assertive phrases that will not make you appear arrogant, okay, when trying to get your point across. When you're trying to get your point across, which means trying to voice your opinions or get your point of view across. And also you will learn how to politely interrupt someone in a business meeting in a polite manner, but also in a casual manner or more informal manner or a more informal way. And above all, this resource will help you expand your vocabulary. That's what we want. And who is this for really? Who should really listen to this episode? This resource is for you if you use English for work, or if you are a business owner, someone who is self-employed and who engages with English-speaking clients in meetings. Then I would recommend this resource. This is for you. And this is also for you if you're about to attend a job interview in English. Sometimes you want to clarify things during the job interview. It's like a meeting as well. It's like a business meeting. Again, that link was EnglishMadeSimple.net/coffee. And there are about 3 pages worth of phrases for you to learn. I don't know if you've just noticed, I used the word engage just now. I said, this is for you if you engage with clients in English. We learned from Weon Inteligente in the last episode. In episode 204, the word engage means to be involved, to participate, and to be active, okay? Cool bananas. Now that's done. In today's episode, I am going to share a couple of these phrases with you. So I'm going to share the phrases that you could use to interrupt somebody in a business meeting and voice your opinions or add something to the meeting, okay? Cool. But before we begin, amigos y amigas, I'd like to say hello to Jorge from New Zealand, from Aotearoa. That's in Maori, means New Zealand. In Maori it means long white cloud. So Jorge from New Zealand, who had recently supported the English Made Simple show and who is currently enjoying this very resource I had the pleasure of describing just earlier in the episode. So thank you, Jorge, for your kind donation. I'm wondering, what do Kiwi people call you, Jorge? Do they say Jorge or George? I had a friend in Melbourne called Jorge. He was, he is from Colombia. In the end, he just accepted the fact that people call him George, so he just introduces himself as George. Anyhow, thanks again, Jorge. Another point I wanted to bring up here in today's episode before we begin today's show is to do with my recent email and Facebook post that I shared with you. I have sent an email to you. If you're on my list, if you receive emails from me, I have sent an email asking a simple question. What do you struggle with when it comes to pronunciation in English? What is one problem you have with pronunciation? I'm asking this question because I'm going to create something new and I'm going to make it available to you soon, all right? And I'm just wondering, what is it that you struggle with when it comes to pronunciation? And what happened is I had received a lot of responses. So thank you to those who have responded, and a big shout out to Alexis Jimenez specifically, who added a cheeky comment with his response and said that he enjoys the English Made Simple podcast. So a big shout out to Alexis Jimenez. Thanks heaps to everybody who responded. So, radio, moving right along. Today, I'm going to share 3 or 4 phrases. Depends how I feel, okay? Maybe I share 3, maybe I share 4. Let's see where the wind takes us. It could be 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7. I'm going to try and stick with 3 initially. I normally just go overboard and I just overshare. I give too much. Anyhow, so firstly, let's learn some phrases about asking for clarification in a business meeting. Let's imagine you're a new employee, a newbie. That's what I call new employees. Someone who is new. You attend a business meeting with a project manager, and he or she starts talking about the project that you will be involved in. They cover some tasks and they mention some actions that you need to take for this project. However, since you are completely new in the company and this was your first week, you feel overwhelmed. Too much information for 1 week. I know how that feels. You feel really, really overwhelmed. By this time, you don't even know where the kitchen is because you really want to practice that small talk stuff you learned in episode 204. Okay, I'm referring to the last episode. I just wanted to pop that in there. So you're in this meeting listening to the project manager, but you're not sure what he's talking about. So you tell the project manager politely, "Sorry, Mr. Smith, can you tell me one more time what we need to do? Please bear with me. I am new to the team. Please bear with me. I am new to the team." Okay, amigos, so now I want to direct your attention to this phrase. Please bear with me. Please bear with me. This is a polite way to say, please be patient with me. Please be patient with me is also polite. Yes, I know. It's just another way to mean the same thing. Please bear with me. Bear is spelled as B-E-A-R, like the animal bear. Okay, but it has many meanings. It's not just a bear, the animal that lives in the forest and hibernates in the winter. It's spelled the same way, but it doesn't mean the animal. All right, please bear with me. Just be patient. Now, if you're a newbie in the company and you need a bit more time to understand requirements of the job, which is fair enough, simply tell the person, Mr. Smith, please bear with me. I'm new in the company. Or you can say, please bear with me. I'm new to the team. And no one will give you a hard time. If you say those words, nobody will give you a hard time. You're going to take it easy, okay? If you say those words, people will not start expecting too much from you. They will know immediately that you are new and you need some time to take in all the information. You will be able to control your workload as a newbie until you settle in completely. So enjoy being a newbie, by the way, if you are new. Okay. Is that clear, amigos y amigas? Is that clear? Cool bananas. Let's move on. Let me give you another spin on this phrase. Let me change it slightly. Let me rephrase it. Here is the longer version of that same phrase I shared with you just now. Okay? Here's the longer version. Excuse me, John. I really want to do this right. So can you please explain what I need to do to complete the task? Please bear with me. English is my second language. I would appreciate it if you could speak slowly. Thank you. Okay, shall I repeat this long phrase for you? Here it is again. It's coming. Excuse me, John. I really want to do this right. So can you please explain what I need to do to complete the task? Please bear with me, English is my second language. I would appreciate it if you could speak slowly. Thank you. Okie dokie. How does that sound? Good? Sounds cool? Now let's imagine you are in the meeting and you have an urgency to speak up and you really want to add something to the meeting. How do you interrupt the meeting then? I'll give you more than one phrase here, okay? There's a quicker way to interrupt somebody. You don't have to do it in the way that I explained earlier. I'm going to share some quick phrases for you to use. Okay, so let's see. Obviously, you can say, sorry, can I interrupt quickly? I'd like to say something. That's it. What else can you say? You can say, may I just add something here? So you could interrupt the meeting and say, may I just add something here? Oh, wait, what about this? You guys haven't talked about this. Wait, what about this? What's another way? Can I say something, please? Okay, that's very straightforward. Can I say something, please? Or may I say something? You can use may instead of can. May I say something? If you want to add something to the meeting. Could I interrupt for a moment? Okay, guys, while we are on the subject, I'd like to add something. And then you start to add your point, to say something. Another quick way to interrupt the meeting is, may I interject? Or may I interrupt? Which is okay to use too. How about this? A more humble approach. I don't mean to interrupt, but... And then you state your opinion. It almost sounds apologetic, doesn't it? I don't mean to interrupt, guys, but blah, blah, blah. And there we have it, boys and girls. You can choose, mix or match. You can mix these phrases up. If you feel like saying, may I interject? Use that. If you feel like saying, could I interrupt for a moment? Then use that in the next meeting you have. Cool. Alrighty. Some phrases for you guys to make you ponder. Now, you may use these phrases in business meetings or in any type of meetings, really, whenever you find yourself in a situation where you are negotiating something. So I hope these phrases help you make your point across. I hope these phrases help you speak up in a meeting with confidence, because that's the whole point. Now, you can grab a list of these phrases when you visit englishmadesimple.net/coffee. You will find this resource and another resource to help you refresh your English vocabulary. So go to englishmadesimple.net/coffee to get this resource. Now, you've been awesome so far, amigos y amigas. Before we wrap up today's show, if you're looking to travel and learn English at the same time and you're not sure where to go, you can consider studying English in Australia. To see how you can get visa to study in Australia, please visit englishmadesimple.net/study to find out more. You can get in touch with Soraya from Tour Studies. She speaks both Spanish and English. Soraya is originally from Chile. Anyway, she can help you with the visa process, with the whole process. Her service is free. All you would need to pay is for your ticket to Australia, the English course, and the accommodation, and maybe something else. Obviously, Soraya can advise you what you need to do and how you can go about studying English in Australia. Go to englishmadesimple.net/study to find out more and get in touch with Soraya. All right, thanks again, amigos y amigas. Thanks for joining me today. You've been an amazing audience, as always. And you've been jamming with Milena from English Made Simple. Have an awesome rest of the week. Until next time, hasta la próxima.